So many people have asked me what I changed in my build with the new patch, and it's basically the same. I'm still running 30, 10, 20, 10. It's pretty much all the same, but one big thing changed. Elixir R is no Stunbreaker anymore, so I have to change a few things up there. Since this is not a Stunbreaker anymore, we don't have really good Stunbreakers at all anymore, in my opinion, because Rocket Boots don't Stunbreak anymore. We only have utility goggles, slick shoes, stun breaks now, and elixir gun, but all of those aren't really that great, to be honest. So I prefer playing without a stun breaker. If I know that the enemy team has a lot of stuns, for example a thief or an ally, then I will switch my backpack regenerator to protection injection. It can save my life a lot of times. And if I know it's a lot of condition damage, or if they don't have too much CC to insta-give me, I rather use Backpack Regenerator because it's so much sustain and it's really good. And for utilities, I use Rocket Boots most of the time because they're just really good. You have high mobility, you can run away from enemies, you can engage and disengage really well. You can use it for a lot of combos. For example, I could use my smoke field here and I could use my rocket boots and just stealth myself, and as you can see I would have landed here, and if allies would have been around here I would have stealthed all allies around me because the blast finisher happens where I land with the rocket boots. So yeah, it's extremely useful. Also the rocket kick is basically like a blowtorch with a shorter range, and it's extremely useful for downed allies, downed enemies. If some enemy goes down and 3 people try to res him, I can just rocket kick and I hit everyone. And yeah, rocket boots are extremely useful, for sure. Sometimes I have to use Elixir R though, especially against teams where I know that I have to play a lot of 1v1s. Elixir R is still the best utility for 1v1s, even though it's not a stun break anymore. I don't like playing with it at all anymore, but well, for 1v1s it's still just the best. And if I am not able to win a 1v1 against a Necro, for example, and if the Necro tries to focus on 1v1s against me, I'm pretty much forced to use this as well. Or I could also use Rocket Boots and just try to disengage all the time, but I lose a lot of pressure on the map if I'm not able to win every single 1v1 anymore. So yeah, I will switch between those two mainly. Sometimes I also use Elixir Gun because it has a stun breaker now. You can also do a few nice things with it. You can use your smoke field and engage like this on an enemy with a stealth or something like that. You can also use it with your F1 to get some extra healing, like you can use a water combo with it. But other than that, Elixir Gun isn't that great. The auto attack is really strong. The 5 seems like it has a cast time which needs forever. I don't know, sometimes I have trouble bringing it into my rotation because the cast time is just so long, and it only heals for 700 initially, so I think it's only worth it if you use it to remove an important condition or if you want to stay in the heal, which you can barely do with my build, so I don't think Elixir Gun fits very well into my build. Other than that, this combo really important and really good. But yeah, overall, Rocket Boots is my new favorite. Slick shoes aren't that great, I just think 60 seconds cooldown is too long. The stun break is pretty cool because it basically moves you at full speed, even in combat, even when you're crippled or something. But slick shoes is just really hard to hit on enemies. You have to run after them, and sometimes people lag a little bit and then it's hard to hit them. And when you hit them, many people have a lot of ways to get out of it. It's really good against allies, other engineers, and Necros, but Mesmers can get out of it really easily, or thieves. And yeah, other than that, Rocket Boots. Rocket Boots are amazing. I love Rocket Boots.